Welcome, everyone, to another exciting and eye-opening deep dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and unbelievable numismatic discoveries, where everyday pocket change can sometimes hide a treasure worth a fortune. And today we're going to explore one of the most mind-blowing stories in modern coin collecting, the 2015 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin. A small copper-plated zinc penny minted in Denver that has gained legendary status because of its extraordinary errors and the jaw-dropping claim. That one particular specimen is worth an astonishing $13 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single 2015 D-penny potentially worth $13 million due to a series of minting mistakes, striking anomalies, and unexplained irregularities that have made it one of the most talked-about coins in the modern era, a true mystery of a U.S. mint that has collectors, experts, and treasure hunters buzzing with excitement, theories, and speculation about how such a tiny coin could possibly carry such massive value. So get ready, because this is not just about a simple cent, but about how imperfection, rarity, and mystery can transform something as ordinary as a penny into a historic masterpiece of value and intrigue. To understand why a 2015 D penny could ever be worth millions, we first have to step back and look at how coins are made, because every valuable mint error tells a story that begins deep inside the minting process, where high-speed machinery, immense pressure, and precision technology work together to produce billions of coins each year. And even though the U.S. Mint prides itself on accuracy, the reality is that mistakes still happen, sometimes in ways so bizarre and unique that the resulting coins become one-of-a-kind rarities that defy explanation. The 2015 D-cent, struck at the Denver Mint, was part of the standard Lincoln Shield design series that began in 2010, featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse, symbolizing national unity. But somewhere during that year's production run, something extraordinary happened. A handful of coins left the mint bearing errors so dramatic that experts and collectors couldn't believe their eyes. One of the most discussed examples is the double-die obverse variety, where Lincoln's profile, inscriptions, or the date appeared doubled due to a misalignment in the die during the hubbing process. Imagine a coin where the words "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" seem shadowed, where the 2015 D mint mark looks slightly duplicated. Those imperfections are not just mistakes. They're treasure marks that can skyrocket the value of the coin. But in the case of the legendary $13 million 2015 D penny, the errors seem to go far beyond typical doubling, involving complex multi-strike features, off-center impressions, die clashes, planchet irregularities, and perhaps even the use of the wrong metal composition, each of which could dramatically elevate the rarity. Collectors who've analyzed such coins note that some 2015 D-cents show signs of being struck multiple times with rotated dies, creating ghost-like images of Lincoln's face or partial shield impressions that appear almost holographic under magnification, while others display partial collar strikes or broad strikes that distort the coin's rim and edge in a way that suggests it was ejected prematurely or struck outside the normal retaining collar. These anomalies might seem small, but when you consider that billions of 2015 D-pennies were produced correctly, even a single coin that differs dramatically becomes a numismatic miracle. And when you add to that any metallic anomalies, such as a coin struck on a leftover planchet from a different denomination, say a dime or nickel blank, the value can climb into astronomical figures. There have been confirmed cases where cents were struck on copper planchets after 1982, long after the U.S. Mint switched to zinc cores. Such coins can fetch tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's easy to imagine how a truly exceptional error could surpass all expectations. In the case of the 2015 D coin rumored to be worth $13 million, some numismatists speculate it might involve a double denomination strike, meaning it was first struck as one coin type, like a dime or a foreign planchet, and then overstruck as a penny, creating a hybrid error unlike anything ever seen before. Such coins are phenomenally rare because the mint's quality control systems almost always catch mismatched blanks or double strikes. But every once in a while, one coin escapes, and that's what creates legends. Another possibility that's been whispered about among collectors is the presence of a mule error, where dies from two different coin types are accidentally paired together, producing a coin with, say, a Lincoln obverse and a Roosevelt dime reverse or another denomination's reverse. An error so shocking that only a handful have ever been authenticated in U.S. history. If a 2015 D Lincoln cent with a mismatched reverse design were to exist, it would be among the rarest coins ever produced, and it's not hard to see how it could command a multi-million-dollar valuation, especially when authenticated and sold in a high-profile auction where rarity drives frenzy among wealthy collectors who value owning a one-of-a-kind piece of minting history. But beyond these dramatic possibilities, subtle errors can also add up to immense value when they combine in complex ways. Imagine a 2015 D cent with a double die obverse, struck slightly off-center, using a planchet of the wrong metal, and showing traces of die clash where the two dies hit each other without a planchet in between, leaving faint outlines of design elements on the opposite side. That level of layered error could make even the smallest coin a once-in-a-lifetime find. Add to that the power of provenance, rumors, and collector hype, and suddenly, a coin that might have started as an anomaly becomes a centerpiece of numismatic mythology. Stories like this one feed into the allure of coin hunting, where ordinary people check their change, hoping to spot the next million-dollar coin, and the 2015 D penny has become one of those elusive dreams that drive the hobby. Many people have reported unusual 2015 D cents with off-color tones, blistered surfaces, or faint doubling around the lettering. And while most of these are minor imperfections caused by planchet impurities or die fatigue, the chance that one in millions might be the holy grail coin keeps the excitement alive.